Halloween 3 Season of the Witch is written and directed by Tommy Lee Wallace. This is a horror sci-fi mystery film. Halloween 3 Season of the Witch stars Tom Atkins as Dr. Daniel Chalice, Stacey Nelkin as Ellie Grimbridge, Nancy Keys as Linda Chalice, Dan O'Harely as Connell Cochran. This film is rated R for sex, nudity, violence, gore, profanity, alcohol, drugs, and smoking, as well as intense, frightening images. This is most definitely not a movie for children. I would say 20 years of age and older. This film has a runtime of 1 hour and 39 minutes. Halloween 3 Season of the Witch was released in theaters in the United States on Friday, October 22nd, 1982. In California, a hospital emergency room physician named Dr. Daniel Chalice sees a patient named Harry Grimbridge who is brought into the emergency room hurt and babbling about they are going to kill us all. After getting him stabilized and into a hospital room, a strange man wearing a business suit walks into the hospital and secretly kills Harry Grimbridge, and then goes out to his car and gets in, and he kills himself by pouring gasoline all over himself and then blows himself up in the car. At the coroner's office, where Chalice goes after the events at the hospital, he meets Ellie Grimbridge, the daughter of Mr. Grimbridge. Together, she and Dr. Chalice team up and uncover a terrible plot by a small-town mask maker named Connell Cochran, a madman who's planning a Halloween mass murder utilizing an ancient Celtic ritual. The ritual involves a boulder stolen from Stonehenge and the use of his company, Silver Shamrock, and their masks. He intends on using the masks, which has his company's Silver Shamrock logo on them, which is a trigger when the company's masked television commercial plays. It's all designed to kill hundreds and thousands of children unless Dr. Chalice can stop it. Okay, that is the story and synopsis of the film. Here are my negatives. This first one is probably the most important and the most obvious. It is not part of what I and many others consider the real Halloween movie franchise. In other words, it has nothing to do with Michael Myers' The Shape, Laurie Strode, Dr. Sam Loomis, Jamie Lloyd, Smith's Grove, or Haddonfield, Illinois. This film should not have the title Halloween associated with it. This film should have been called something else, not Halloween. It should not even have been called Season of the Witch, because this film doesn't have anything to do with witches either. So, yeah, they really screwed the pooch on that one. The Silver Shamrock commercial and the musical jingle are so freaking irritating and annoying in this film. Every time it played, every time I had to listen to it, I just wanted to slip my wrists open. It was that fucking annoying. I'm just like, shut up. Stop already. Enough. There are some really gross and disgusting scenes that are very disturbing, such as the scene where they do a test of what happens when a little boy puts on one of the masks and the commercial jingle plays and the mask turns into something gross and it looks like it's eating the boy's head and face off. It turns into all these bugs and insects and snakes. Ugh, I don't do snakes. It was disgusting and very disturbing. And like I said, I don't do snakes. I'm like Indiana Jones.
I hate snakes, Chuck! I hate them!
Then there were some other scenes and things that happened in the film that were nasty and disgusting as well. The weird security looking guys from the Silver Shamrock Mask Company looked like just pedophiles or something like that, and they also kind of reminded me of the agents from the Matrix trilogy.
Agent. Go.
It's him.
The anomaly. Do we proceed?
Yes.
He is still
Only human.
upgrades.
That went as expected? Yes. It's happening exactly as before. Well, not exactly.
The story was weak and lame. Most of the characters were annoying and not at all relatable. They were just cardboard cutout characters to just be in the film so they can be killed off at some point in the film. The only character in the film who had a purpose and who I really liked was Dr. Chalice. I really did not like the score music in this film, which was composed and conducted by John Carpenter and Alan Howarth. The score uses techno and synthesizer sounds. The music just sounds like a poor attempted ripoff of the score from James Cameron's 1984 film The Terminator, whose score was composed and conducted by Brad Fiedel. Really disappointing coming from both John Carpenter and Alan Howarth. They can do a lot better than what they did with this shit. Those are my negatives. Now here are my positives for the film. Actor Tom Atkins as Dr. Daniel Chalice was great. He was really convincing and believable, and the only great character the film had. The TV spot and scene used in the film from John Carpenter's Halloween was a nice touch. At least we get two small things from a Michael Myers Halloween film. And Nancy Kyes, who plays Annie Brackett in John Carpenter's Halloween, was in this film, but only for a really short scene. Those are all my positives. Now it's grading time. I'm going to give Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, a big, fat F. This movie should have never been made. It is horrible. It is also gross and disturbing as well. I will never consider it part of the Halloween franchise. Michael Myers is Halloween. I hope I never have to watch this movie ever again. I do not own this film, and I will never own this film. If this film was ever given to me, I would probably burn it in my fireplace. Okay, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to say good night. God bless. I love all of you, and I will see you all in the next video. Happy Halloween.